Hello, and welcome to another FAQ Monday. I'm your host, Fluff. If you have a question, feel free to leave them on down below or go on over to my SKFM account thing, and we will get you squared away. You know what? For the gift, for your guys' gift to me for Christmas, ask me some questions, and we will open up that lovely informational present together. Maybe. First question! Are you still using Sonarworks Reference 4 that you did a demo of? Yeah, actually I am. I use it, not shockingly, as a reference. So like when I am mixing, I don't mix into it or anything like that. I do have it on system-wide for playback. So like when I'm listening to music or Spotify or something like that, it's on. But in my DAW, when I'm listening to music or when I'm mixing in the software, like Studio One, Logic, etc., I do not hear the audio through Reference 4. I do have it as an instance on my outgoing bus, and I do check mixes with it, but I do not mix into it, and I don't have it on full time. And when I do have it on, and when I am checking stuff, I have it at about 60%-ish or so. I find that if it's cranked all the way to 100, it sounds too clean for the best way I can put it. But yeah, I am definitely still using it, and it's a wonderful tool if I'm mixing on the go or on a MacBook and I have profiles of my headphones so I can check and trust that what I am hearing is accurate. That is really, I think, the best use of Sonarworks Reference 4. But yeah, still using it, still check with it, and yeah, it's great. What was one of the best Christmas presents you got growing up? Something that really kind of sticks out for me, especially considering what I do, is my Grandma Sandy. Hi, Grandma, if you're watching. My Grandma Sandy, from when I was like, so I started playing guitar when I was like 14 years old. From the time I was like 15 all the way up to like 19, so like 4 years in a row, she would get me a shoebox full of strings. And most of the time, I think they were Ernie Ball skinny top, heavy bottom strings. This is a coaster, but these are the strings I used to use back then. She would get me a shoebox filled with strings, and on top of those strings would be a piece of paper showing the renewal notice for the subscription to Guitar World magazine. And that was like the gift that kept on giving. And it was amazing and very supportive, and that means a lot for me, especially now. She was always so supportive. I had a lot going on at home at the time, and a lot of my family were preoccupied with other things, and they weren't exactly sure how to be supportive of what I wanted to do. I mean, they knew how to be supportive, but like, they didn't know anything about guitar. Like, what are they gonna need? They don't know what strings I play and things like that. My grandma would go, what strings do you play? What are things that you use constantly that cost money? And she would go down, she would march herself down to the guitar store and ask the people working there, like, what she could get for me for Christmas. It was amazing. So yeah, loads, like a year's supply of strings with a subscription to Guitar World magazine really sticks out in my mind that I would get for my Grandma Sandy. That was the best Christmas gift that I ever got. Comment down below, tell me the best Christmas gift that you guys ever got. I wanna hear some. What hobby would you get into if time and money were not an issue? Oh man, I'm actually really into vintage tool restoration. I love the restoration videos on YouTube, taking like an old rusted axe or air tool from the early 1940s or, you know, things like that. I love the restoration process of those. And if I had the time, because it's not expensive to do, but if I had the time, I would love to do that, or restore old like muscle cars or something like that. Get back into wrenching because I really, really loved that. And that's more of a money thing, not a time thing. Actually, it's a time and money thing. It's a huge time and money suck. But if time and money were not an issue, I would restore old muscle cars and old hand tools. Do you have a favorite guitar strap or strap company? You know, it's strange. One of the only things that has never, ever changed the entire time I have played guitar, which is going on 25 years at this point, I think. You'd think I'd be better, by the way. But in the 25 years that I have been playing the electric guitar, 24 of those years, I have used the DiMarzio clip lock straps. For the only reason being that they never broke on me when I was playing shows, and they never pulled out, and they were always just It was always just reliable. And when I was a kid, it was just a more cost-effective thing to do. As opposed to buying several straps, I could just buy the little extensions for $10 and use the same strap for all the guitars. I mean, it was just kind of an economical choice, and I've just kind of stuck with them because I have had no reason to kind of move away from other straps. And it sounds maybe a little weird, but it's just something I'm used to, and I know I like the material, I like the feel of them, and I like the adjustability, and just, yeah, they're just a classic. And I just really like them, so I've just kind of stuck with them for my entire life and have no plans to use anything otherwise at this point. And now, Fluff reads a tweet. Take a man's wallet, he'll be broke for a week. Give a man a bass guitar, he'll be broke for a lifetime. My suggestion to you this week is to check out the new album from Crazy 88 called Burning Alive. Jared, Patty, and Lauren have made an absolute masterpiece, and it was mixed by Will Putney, and it sounds huge, and the songs are so sick, and this album has been on heavy rotation. I just got back from tour, and I was listening to it the whole time, and I highly suggest you guys do as well. Merry Christmas to you all. I love you all so much. Thank you for a wonderful year. I'm going to take like a week off, so you're not gonna see anything from me for like a week, maybe slightly longer. And yeah, I will be back very, very soon. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday. Spend some time with your family. Be good to each other. And as always, fluff out. I will see you very soon.